Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't mind the messy background. I am in the midst of clearing things out and whatnot, but yeah, welcome back to another week of fundamental analysis. I will let's run through the fundamental analysis for the week. I'm going to run through a trade I'm in currently right now on gold, and just discuss with you guys sort of what's going on here, where my headspace is at for taking this trade, and sort of how I'm managing this trade. So let's get stuck right into it. So to my PowerPoint, full screen. It's 15th of June to the 21st of June 2026, fundamental analysis for the week. Just a FYI guys, this is not financial advice, this is merely my take on the markets. Please use this for entertainment purposes only. COT reporting. COT is actually delayed this week. I believe it will be released tomorrow. So nothing to comment on with this one. We will wait for the new COT reporting. I won't do a video on it, but I'll definitely keep it into consideration when making my trades for the coming week. US data, pretty much the only thing we had from an economic news standpoint was core retail sales being hotter than expected, which further sort of indicates, the bullishness of US economic data, at least what I'm tracking. So I am going to be longing looking to long any of the indices, potentially, US currency as well, dependent on the cross pairs and how they sort of present. AU, we had cash rates as well being same as forecasted. You guys can see that we are very bearish for Aussie, so I am going to be trading Aussie to the short. And yen, we had rates as well, actually ticking up from last print, although it's same as forecasted, up from last print. I'm quite bullish on yen as well. We've got all this bullish data here, and yeah, it's just something I definitely would lean more to the long side. So inflation indicators, you guys can see with US, we are coming down steadily, which is good. We are having also better economic readings as well. So general trend is coming down in terms of interest rates. With Aussie, we are still hiked up at 4.35%. However, considering the poor job numbers, the poor economic reading, we might actually have to cut rates to assist with the Australian economy. So just something to note, we are leaning slightly, not slightly, we are leaning definitely bearish for Aussie. And yen, we can see the first print to that 1%. We are coming up for the yen, which is bullish for the yen. Nothing there, nothing there. So in terms of my bias, it doesn't change from last week. We are still bearish gold. So, strong economic data points, strong labor market data points, and the general technical trend being bearish, I'm more than happy to short gold. On the flip end, we got US 30, which is a bullish environment. So we are looking to long US 30. AU looking to short AU. I'm not touching UJ just because both are quite bullish, and we might actually change this to neutral. So no trades there. And AJ, we do have short potentials there. So we've got 4 trades that we can potentially, 4 markets to trade, which we will run through. But let's go through my gold trade right now. So I did get in this position here with gold. You guys can see it is in profit. I did move stop loss here. So just FYI, it is at break even now. We are trailing, currently we are trailing 3.3. We did reach around, 3.9 RR. So, well, look, we're just going to leave that alone. What I want to see now is I do want to see a more definitive break here. If we can get price to actually touch through here on gold, then I will trail my stop loss would trail right here, 2.5. So just trailing from this area here. And yeah, we're just looking for price to reach around this status and really confirm it's still in a bear trend for the meantime. So happy with this trade. If we get taken out at break even, it is what it is. I've done my strategy and trailed the way I need to trail, so I'm not fussed on that. We're going to leave gold alone. In terms of going from a daily trend, you guys will see gold is still very heavily bearish. So we did have a bit of a bounce here, but I am still overall bearish under the moving average there. Let's go on US 30 just as the inverse of gold. So you guys can see US 30 is bullish from a daily point of view. If we jump on the 4 hour, I've got this zone marked up here. I like how it spiked here and spiked down and spiked back up. I like there's a lot of price moving in that direction. I do want more at a discount through here, probably even lower somewhere here. We'll put our ping right there though. It might even just tick here and go up because that is a doji, a stop point there. So it's just something to consider. I do like this zone here. I'd be more than happy to get in here and trail and put a stop loss and see how that goes. So very nice technical charts for US 30. Now AJ and AU. You guys can see it's under the moving average, so I can take shorts in confidence. It hasn't really broke down and showed me that bear structure yet from a daily point of view, so this could be a little bit of a fake out. But again, I like how this is rejecting down, this is rejecting down. I like this zone here. It's a previous support zone. I like it to where we see a bit of indecision. So what I'm expecting, if it does reach here again, I'm expecting to take a trade to the short side and it either blast through or blast out. So that's AJ, and AU is very similar. We've got a zone here. This potentially would have been a trade I'd taken. I had both US 30 and gold trades going on, so I didn't take that. But if we do get up to this zone here, very similar to AJ, we are under the MA. We do have this sort of area here, previous support turned resistance now. So sort of a break and retest. I am going to mark this zone and potentially take a trade if it reaches there. UJ, you can see we are bullish, and net I am more bullish on dollar than yen, but the only thing I want to consider is these other pairs are better from a fundamental point of view, and I've got more confidence in them. Technically it's not bad. We've got a rejection wick here. We could potentially take a trade here, but I'd rather not. I've got better setups to take. I will track this sort of softly. I'll if it reaches here, I'll paper trade it per se, just to keep tabs on the market. But besides that, I'm not getting in that one. So overall, guys, we are doing very, very well for June. Just to recap, if you haven't watched some of my other videos for June specifically, we are up. We've won 2 out of 3 trades, and gold is break even. So we're up for the month. We're up around 6R for the month, which is great. This quarter will actually, once we close that out, this quarter will actually be profitable. We had a small 0.6R there, we had break even here, and then we've got a nice 6R here gained. So amazing trading quarter. It definitely beats Q1 over there, which was pretty much a negative 2R. So very happy with the trading results this year. We are tracking along quite nicely. I guess you could say we are profitable now in that sense, but I still want to see Q3 and Q4. If Q3 does present nicely and we are profitable and I can see the strategy and what I'm doing is working, I will start to increase the position size. So right now I'm risking 200 USD, which is around 200 USD to AUD, around, yeah, 300 Australian dollars. If Q3 is good and it's either slightly, break even, slightly profitable, or profitable, I will raise it to 300 USD, which is around 425 AU. Just the FYI, just something for you guys to note. I don't trade percentage base. I keep a very small amount in my trading account. You guys can see that's literally all I have in my trading account. It is very basic. I still have more money than that, but I will just slowly increase position sizing, not account sizing. At least when it's this small number. If the account gets bigger and we start trading into the thousands, then potentially we might start to incorporate a percentage-based system. But for the time being, it will be just monetary: 200, 300, 350, 400, 500, whatever it might be, until we reach that sort of resistance point for the account. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys are enjoying the new setup as well, and catch you on the next one. Peace.